Guardrails on open-sided floors must meet a clear minimum height to prevent falls and protect occupants. For residential settings, the thumb rule is a minimum guardrail height of 36 inches measured from the finished floor to the top of the guard. This height keeps typical occupants from toppling over balconies and stair landings. For spaces used by the public, such as assembly areas or commercial floors, the standard is often 42 inches to account for larger crowds and higher risk. Use the higher height where people gather frequently. Keep baluster or opening spacing to 4 inches or less, so a small child or object cannot pass through, and make sure the top rail is continuous around corners and returns to a wall or post so there are no exposed ends that can catch clothing. Verify that guards resist the required loads for your jurisdiction, which typically call for a uniform load on the top rail and concentrated loads on any mid-rails or grab points. If you are unsure, have an engineer confirm load paths for novel designs. When installing on sloped surfaces or stairs, measure guard height vertically from the nosing and maintain consistent handrail adjacency for egress paths to make handholds predictable. Use corrosion-resistant fasteners and properly seated connections at posts and rails to avoid future looseness, which reduces capacity. Common mistakes include relying on decorative gaps larger than allowed, which lets a child or object fall through, so replace or retrofit infill with closer spacing or a secondary mesh. Another issue is measuring from the wrong surface for stairs and ramps, which produces a short guardrail. Always measure vertically from the finished walking surface or stair nosing for that run. A third problem is underestimating load requirements for leaning or crowding, which leads to loose or failing rails. Correct this by using properly sized posts, through bolting where possible, and testing connections during installation. BigHomeProjects.com helps homeowners find local contractors who work on guardrails and fall protection projects, and we help contractors find work by connecting them with nearby leads. We also host a discussion community where we and other members share installation tips, measurement tricks, and real-world photos so everyone can make safer choices.